Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to the channel. Today is Sunday, which means I'm gonna do slightly different VR news format. It's time for weird and wonderful VR news. All the gaming studios having weekends off as usual, so we're gonna take all the strange, unusual, different VR news stories, not exactly games related, but VR related, and we're gonna talk about them. And today we're gonna start from cocaine, a substance which can be sniffed via your nostrils and then make you like different than you are. Yes, that's the cocaine. Let's talk about it. But I tell you why. Because it is related to VR. Because British government gonna use VR in order to fight the cocaine. And to be exact, cocaine addiction. Because you know how it is with drugs. You choose, you lose, you take once, and then you bounce. Anyway, government funds research into wearable technology, virtual reality and artificial intelligence to support people with drug addictions and save lives. Projects include body-worn devices which alert emergency services if overdose is expected. 11 projects across UK could be rolled out more widely if successful. Thousands of lives could be saved through the use of artificial intelligence, AI, and wearable technology designed to reduce drug deaths and improve the outcomes. One of studies will look at using virtual reality to help people overcome their triggers for cocaine addiction. People will be assessed using watch-like devices to determine which cues in their environment lead to a drug craving, by measuring physical changes in the body. Virtual reality will then be used to create realistic situations to repeatedly expose people to triggers in a safe environment. Previous research shows cue exposure treatment CET can significantly reduce the level of craving and relapse among alcoholics, but it has not yet been fully explored for people experiencing a cocaine addiction until now. This channel got over 20,000 subscribers. Statistically speaking, there will be a lot of you suffering from some sort of addiction, and as addiction goes, it's something what is very hard to overcome. So I'm really rooting for all of you. You can do it. Just keep on going. Those of you who struggles with it can be difficult, but you will do it. And our favorite VR technology, if it can help with it, that's even better. All I say is release some good VR games, give headsets to people, and they will just play them. Good thing about VR is it cuts you out from the outside world. It's just you and your headset, and you live within the moment. There is no other overstimulating factors around you. Awesome technology, I say. But anyway, moving on to another story. Actually, before I move on to another story, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And press a like, because that helps the channel as well. Okay, let's go. And next story comes from UK as well. This one is Norwich City Council versus the virtual reality. Back there in Norwich, there is a little business called Norwich Virtual Reality Room, which let up to 6 people play some online multiplayer and just some VR games in general. But Norwich City Council, they had a look at it and they said, wait a minute. This decking, the decking what is outside, the decking, that's illegal. That must not be here. And they are about to revoke all the business pleasures and privileges to the Norwich VR Room. But Norwich VR Room, they just said, listen, we're gonna fight against it. They had a petition which 1,300 people sign and say, fuck you, Norwich City Council, nobody likes you, we spit on you and everyone you know. And there will be hearing now, and it will be soon. Well, within a month time, on December 3rd, we shall find out if Norwich VR will survive. But best of luck to them, because of course we're rooting for our VR fellows. Okay, next story. This one I'm calling VR for Uganda, because we're moving down there to the warmth of Ugandan's land. So, there is a partnership, and the Cardiff company called Goggle Minds and the University of South Wales working together on the accelerated knowledge transfer partnership. All this program is funded by Innovate UK. So the plan is to establish one of the first VR training centers in sub-Saharan Africa, with the aim of supporting local healthcare professionals and students to address the limited access to quality healthcare in the region. In parts of the country, there is very limited access to good quality healthcare. Some have no access to medical schools, and the World Health Organization's official data confirms that of 47 African countries surveyed, it was determined that the region has a ratio of 1.55 health workers per 1,000 people. The rate in some countries is a lot lower, and for specific specialties, like doctors, critically low. So, what they aiming, this is the quote. So, what we really want to do is help some of the local healthcare systems to increase capacity, and a great way of doing this is actually by sharing knowledge and skills from the UK, because we have a wealth of that. So yeah, people, it's nothing like, you know, put VR and pretend you're in hospital. That's not how it works, because you're still dying. No, what they're gonna do is train people from the UK via internet and VR into the Uganda, and they be like, holy shit, so that's how you're healing the fucking AIDS. Right, okay. Or something else, you know, there's many other diseases. Anyway, moving on to the next story. And now we're gonna talk about Wrexham Football Club and MetaQuest. What they two got in common, you may ask? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Of course, Wrexham is a very kind of viral League One club from UK, and it's gone popular because Ryan Reynolds, you know, the Deadpool, and Rob McElhenney, that's how I can say his surname, bought it and turned it around, and it's just all fun and everyone just likes it and smiles. So the brand new deal was made, and MetaQuest is the official sponsor of Wrexham now. There was a game between Wrexham and Huddersfield, and Wrexham players arrived with their MetaQuest freeze, and everyone was like, wow, that's cool. And then it appeared on the back of their t-shirts, because that's the deal, that there is a MetaQuest logo, which is pretty cool, and everyone is happy about that. So Ryan Reynolds, this is the quote from him. MetaQuest, we are so excited to welcome MetaQuest as our back-of-shirt sponsor. MetaQuest allows you to immerse yourself in new worlds and experiences, and is all about connection. Something that resonates with us at Wrexham Football Club, and of course what else resonates with them is a nice MetaQuest money that they pay them for this sponsorship deal, whether it's our journey with this incredible club or the bond we share with our supporters. It's about bringing people together. Plus, now we can finally live out our dreams of being on the pitch without pulling our hamstrings. That's pretty awesome. You not only get cocaine cleaned and healed, but also you be in the football thanks to VR. That's awesome. But maybe not Norwich, because City Council might close that one. Fuck 'em. Anyway, that's it. That's the news for today. Let me know what you're thinking about this Sunday format. If you want some more weird and wonderful VR news stories, then I can do that weekly, because I'm having fun here. And like I said earlier, if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Press a like, and that's it. Bye.